Welcome to Tranquil Beginnings TV. I'm Hillary Giglio, your certified pediatric sleep specialist and family coach who works with exhausted and frustrated parents to help them compassionately teach their child to love sleep and do it well. In today's video, we are going to talk about, does solid food help your baby sleep? Now, one of the oldest tricks in the books that's been used by generations of parents is once babies start becoming familiar with solids, to put some rice cereal into the bottle. Now, I get it. It makes sense on the surface, right? We know as adults that going to sleep and staying asleep on an empty stomach is challenging. And we also know that staying awake after eating a nice hearty meal is nearly impossible. So it is logical to think that this might work. Now, any parent who has experienced night waking, sleeping issues with their babies is usually very anxious to find the solution and will do pretty much anything that they deem safe to get their baby sleeping through the night. Unfortunately, the vast majority of parents who try this find that it doesn't work, or if it does, that it is only for a short period of time. And here's the reason why. Once your baby reaches a certain age and weight, I'll use around 6 months at this example. There is a degree of variance here based on every unique baby. That being said, they get to a certain age, a certain weight, and waking in the night is no longer about hunger, and so that trick actually stops working. So here's what happens. Every time we go through and complete a sleep cycle, we have a brief partial arousal. It's just a little stirring before we connect into the next sleep cycle. For most of us as adults, we move right through those. We don't even remember most of them. We just kind of roll over, pull our blanket over us, and keep sleeping. Really only remembering them if we have a full-blown waking, get up to use the restroom, something like that. So you take a baby whose sleep cycle is about 45 minutes long and they have these partial arousals. And if they have been using something like nursing or a bottle or rocking to get back to sleep, then they're going to be looking for that. So even if you have a baby who is eating every time they wake in the night, once you get to a certain age, it is usually not for hunger. It is because for the first 6 months of their life, they have used that to get back to sleep. So they're looking for that, and it has become a habit, a pattern, and that is how they know to get back to sleep. So I want to encourage you not to do the rice cereal. There is also some research that shows that it may not actually be the safest of choices for your baby. I definitely refer you to your pediatrician. But if it does anything, it is a Band-Aid fix. And really what we need to do is get to the root of that sleeping problem and solve it once and for all. At the heart of that is teaching your baby to go to sleep independently, meaning they go from awake to asleep, consciousness to unconsciousness, all by themselves, so that they can do that in the middle of the night, just like you or I would. And that is at the heart of the work that I do in my private coaching practice, because look, no one wants to leave their baby just to cry all night and work it out. And so I'm not asking you to not support and reassure your baby when you take away offering help like nursing back to sleep. But that can be the tricky part of the process, knowing what to do, getting all the other pieces exactly right for your baby, because all of that can make it harder as well. So environment, timing, routine, and then what do we actually do for your unique child as we're supporting them as they're on the learning curve, learning to go from awake to asleep without them. So short answer is no, solid foods is not going to be the be-all, end-all to get your baby to sleep, and a little information about how you can get there. Please feel free to comment, DM, reach out to me if you'd like to talk more about how a custom sleep plan works to take away any of those things we're using out of desperation right now and really solve the problem so your child can sleep well all night long. It is not unreasonable to think that even a baby at 6 or 7 months old can do this and do it well. Hope that helps. See you next time. Bye-bye.